I don't know whether you can see that or not, but floods have come up over the path. And my house is there. I used to live there, right, and I can remember being passed out through there into a boat to take us to school. Had you opened yet?
Yeah, it would.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've filmed this before with you. This river in particular. The measure marker's disappeared. There used to be a measure marker against that wall. But we're getting an awful lot of water. I've seen it over the top of this wall. Cross over, have a look at the other side. Bust its banks there. Of course, it'll bottle up a little bit because of the bridge nearly being blocked. There's the there's a 3 metre mark, that is. So it's just under the 3 meters. So what's that, about another half a metre down? We're getting an awful lot of water coming down there. Normally ankle deep for me. Right, this is the lorry park they normally park if you're coming down, stopping overnight. This is the what we would class as the lorry park. Lorries park in here overnights, and I know Gadget John's stopped in here before now. So this is where you tend to park up. It's free overnight. There's no pay and display overnight. But I'm just going down into this far corner just to show you how close it is to coming into this car park. This always used to flood when I was a kid. So I do notice they started to move the cars up to the top end of the car park. A lad lives in that one, in that camper. He's there full time. He's got a residence permit. Now this is a ramp that the fire brigade used to go in there. The environment used to go into the river. So I can know it's higher than me. It's well over 2 meters long. But my ex-wife lives there by that little bridge. This is way up to what it should be. Right, we'll walk around the corner and have a look. Alright, I've only come down to gloat. My ex-wife lives in that house there. I just realised I'm recording that as well.
What's her name, Mrs. Flood?
Yeah. She's got a long way before she gets wet. That's the ex-wife. She got a long way before she gets another meter, I expect, before it comes up. But mine, look, it's come up next to the path here. I'm just worried now that I walk down here and I'm not going to get back out. Stop recording. The river's over there, but it's starting to back up through the drains, and that's B&Q there, and it's coming up into there. But I'm trying to show you how it's coming up onto the path. Oh, you're alright. It is really years and years and years since I've seen this field right next to the railway line flooded, and it has come out. It has been a long time since I've seen this flood. And you can see it on the other side of the fields. I'm just going to check Brightwell, see if they're under yet. I don't know whether you can see it through the fence there. That house always used to flood. It's right on the triangle of 3 rivers joining. I'm amazed. Right. It's a long time since I've seen it this high.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2007 I think it flooded this high. This is Brightwell's gateway, and that's Brightwell's Cafe's new sign out. That is normally a trickle, about 7-8 foot down. That's bursting its banks up there. When it comes over to this side, it is, well, it's burst its banks over there. You can see it's running into that garden over there, but it's nearly touching the bottom of the bridge. Once it starts hitting the bottom of that bridge, then it sends that wave back up and floods the major A49. Oh, I'm not walking down there for you. No state of that. No way I'm going down there. So that's it. Find a pub. Gotta find a pub. Stop recording. Stop recording. I haven't stopped recording yet. But it's really drawing fair crowds. The kids are coming down to see it. There you go. You can see the underside of the bridge. Well, there's only 3 foot of arch left there. Whether you can see it through the tree or not. Well, I've just come back from Brightwells now, walking down these back lanes. I showed you that on the one video I made a few months ago, and it is literally, well, if I step out, it's 2 steps away from the edge of the water. I mean, the trees are well under. Trouble is, there's that many people along here filming it. But that'll only go on local. I put mine on YouTube. I don't think it's going to come much deeper though. I don't know, it all depends on the rest of the rain this afternoon that we're forecast. This will most probably move down by then. Is my ex-wife still there? I can't see. No. The little footpath down there is nearly flooded, isn't it? Right, that's it. I'm walking up the pub. That is one thing for sure. It's not going to flood as high as this. The river is only just down there, and B&Q, and the main big car park. And then you've got the Priory Church. Very rare have I seen them use this door, only for weddings. And I've abseiled off the top of there. 3 seconds and you're down. Takes you about half an hour to climb up there through the stairs. Yeah. It's quite a well upkept church though. It's the old priory. It used to be a monastery. All the monastery used to be down that side of it, on that left hand side of it. Some of the old buildings are still there, but it's been converted that many times. It was a hospital, then it was flats, then it was council offices. We'll walk up there in a minute. Good morning.
Morning.
Of course, you can't take advantage of the stained glass windows from outside, and I know they don't like me filming inside, not especially when there's church going on. But this used to be when I was a kid, this used to be absolutely covered in stones, and the majority of them went to make these paths and the runoffs from the edge of the building. There you go. That's all the stones. There's some kid lost his marbles and went around and smashed everything off every stone a long time ago. Right, I'll film the whippet. Right, that's where I've just come from, is down there. The river's just down there. This is into Church Street. And the pub is at the bottom of here on the right hand side. It's called the Great Vaults. You get 2 people in there and it's crowded, but it's got one hell of an atmosphere, and he won't let me film inside. It's the landlord I met on the first bridge. That was him. Oh. It's the old school in there. Junior school, that's where I went. It goes back up into the park, into the Grange. And my uncle used to own that house. And he's still alive actually, but he's got a little 2-bed bungalow now. Always used to love going there and visiting him, because Auntie Nestum used to make the beautifulest ice cream. Right, that's the old town hall. It used to be Barclays. Barclays have moved into the Corn Square now. Well, they shut down altogether. I can't remember. And this is the centre of Leominster. Nice and quiet.